Wow. How's it going?
Good.
Welcome. We are going to dive right in. We have a Blackstone Mediterranean special. I think we use the word magic for you tonight. But I have this little frozen trick. If you take this beautiful
What is it?
chicken breast.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna welcome you, and we're gonna chat, and we're gonna make a drink and everything. But I have to get this started. So I have some spices, some herbs. So I have a little kosher salt, a little garlic powder. This is 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of oregano, and 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. And I used chili flakes, and I just used like half a teaspoon, but you could use ground pepper if you're not into chili flakes, if that's too hot for you.
Yeah.
So we have all of these beautiful spices. We're going to pour them in to our bowl.
That's the bowl.
That's the bowl.
We're just diving right in.
We're diving
like Trish
right
said,
in.
We're gonna do our hugs and howdies in a second.
Yes. You see, I have 1/4 cup of olive oil in there. And then you could use any citrus you'd like. Lemon, lime. I just so happen to have extra grapefruit juice. So don't let it go bad. Just use it as a marinade.
And we're making a drink, Richard. Do not worry.
Trisha's
worry. Got to get the chicken on the grill.
I got to get this going.
For us to stay on time tonight. So
yes.
She said, as soon as we start, I'm making the marinade, because I got to show everybody how to make the marinade.
Okay.
And then we're gonna throw it on the grill. See the grill? It's lit. See, right there. And then we're going to make a drink. We're going to say hello, and we're going to walk through everything that Trish has going on over here.
Yes.
Okay.
I love the hugs and howdies.
Yes.
We learned that from Jeff and Deb.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made the marinade.
Okay.
And we'll talk about proportions and all that, but you did get the spices and the amounts there. So this is a frozen piece of chicken. It's not solidly frozen, but it's pretty darn frozen.
Okay.
We're going to cut it on the bias like this, really thin, okay? So, but when it's frozen like this, I can still kind of push my finger in. You can get really thin, beautiful slices. And we need that because we're going to be putting these chicken breast pieces on skewers. Okay, so I like this angle, but I can't get in here, so I have to. There we go. There we go. Perfect.
I'm crowding you.
I just needed a little bit more weight behind my knife.
There you go.
Because when you're a shrimp, you gotta use everything you've got. So again, I'm holding. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
You hold your knife here, so that you have more power over the knife. If you're holding your knife back here and you're sawing at your meat, you'll end up with like shreds and not beautiful pieces. So we're going and we're cutting these little strips on the bias, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna dip them inside this marinade. And when we put them on our skewer, we're gonna put them on like this. So every little nook and cranny is going to be marinated. So most people think chicken breast, dry. Well, they're right, because there's no fat. We made chicken thighs earlier tonight. That's right. We ate before you came over with the same marinade. It was delicious. But tonight we're going to be talking about Mediterranean skewers, kind of like a meze platter effect. I have lots of things to show you. But this little trick is magic for chicken breasts. And it gives you an opportunity to pull something straight out of the freezer and get dinner on the table.
Anna says semi-frozen.
Semi-frozen.
Now, was this frozen before you put it in the freezer? That sounds kind of weird to say.
You mean it was fresh, I put it in the freezer.
You put it in the freezer.
I did. It's not frozen all the way through, but it's just a really great way to be able to cut these, and it's to show you that you can take your chicken and you can pull it out and you can do this and get your dinner ready in 30 minutes, and then get it on the grill, so you guys are eating in under an hour. By the time you do a marinade, you grill it.
Is this how Al Dante always eats chicken?
When he does. He eats it flash frozen.
I always eat chicken, but when I do.
So I did a little extra over here.
Okay.
And
all right, well,
we're gonna put. Isn't that easy?
You're getting dare I say, rave reviews in the comments on,
Isn't that fun?
this. Yes.
Yeah, it's so fun. So this is a way to get that marinade in every single nook and cranny. And when you're cooking, it's all about the layers of flavor. I'm about to wash my hands, but before I do that, I'm just going to use my hands to stir all of this together, because I want to make sure that it's in every little piece, just like this.
I guess
And
what I was going to say is, like, if you had frozen chicken, would you thaw it and then...
it would be hard to take it from frozen and like kind of halfway
that's what I was getting at.
defrost it, because you're defrosting it from the outside inside. And so it would be all kind of like slimy and moving around on the top.
So you want to start with fresh chicken.
Well,
then...
you could do it that way, or you could take it straight from frozen. But what you have to be careful for is you have to take it out of its packaging, because you know there's always that little layer at the bottom of chicken that soaks up the extra water.
Okay.
So anyway, so now, holy smokes, now we have chicken that is going to be flavorful in all the ways.
Okay.
Okay, so you see how it's gotten on everything? And we'll give it just a few seconds here to marinate. I was just doing this without everyone over. I would let that sit for about 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Not too long, because there's citrus in there. So the minute you put that citrus in, it starts cooking.
I see.
So we want to be careful of that. So I would only let it sit there for about 20, 30 minutes. And because it's frozen, I don't think that you're in harm's way of any foodborne illnesses like salmonella or anything like that, because it's still cold enough. And then we're going to start stacking it on these skewers and get it on the grill. So I think I have to start there.
Okay.
And then I can make you a drink.
You can make the camera guy a drink.
I can make the camera guy a drink.
And then we can officially welcome everyone and tell everybody what we're doing here tonight and what's going on.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure what happened in the last 1 week at 8 o'clock at night, and why it's absolutely nighttime now.
It is. It's crazy. I don't think I like it. I think there's probably a few people that are on my team.
Yes.
Okay, so hey, I have been soaking these little shish kebab skewers for about...
Soaking them in water?
I've been soaking them in water. Now, you can also soak them in lemon juice if you'd like. If you have an abundant supply of lemons, you could do lemon juice, which is really good because all that flavor goes into the chicken.
I like that.
But it is so that these don't burn up on the grill, especially if you're using like if you're using a flame underneath, like from charcoal or anything like that, like a typical grill. You want to be careful because your skewers will catch on fire.
Greg soaks them in bourbon. Is that cool?
Oh, I think that might have a lightning effect. That would be kind of crazy, right? Okay, so some of these are still kind of like hard, and you want to be careful bending the hard ones because they might snap on you. Like you see this still needs a minute. But I did a few like before you started the live so that I could have a few that were bendy.
Gotcha.
I'm going to put this right here. And I'm just probably going to bend it like it's going to go through 3 times.
Gotcha.
Now, this type of cooking is everywhere in Europe because it's like you either call it like spit cooking. It's also, you'll find it in Mexico. They'll take slices of pork neck or pork shoulder and they'll fold it over the spit and they'll put pineapple at the top and the bottom. That is delicious. You'll see in restaurants, they'll have this big thing of meat spinning with the meat, with the heat right here, and then they shave it off.
Like Brazil?
Yes. So you'll see this type of cooking in a lot of different cultures, and the flavor is all different, but the cooking style is very much the same. And what they're all doing, every single one of them, they're usually taking a cut of meat that needs to be cooked for a while, and they're adding the flavor, and then they're bringing in that fire heat to add the second layer of flavor. So look at that. So the other thing that I really like here is we can kind of push this down, and the heat can go up in between the layers. So sometimes when we're
down here,
I need to drain that
and real quick, someone asked, why again do you soak the sticks just so they don't get all hot and burned?
So they don't get all hot and burned up. Yeah, it's a really helpful tool because especially if you have an open flame, they're gonna get annihilated. They're gonna get singed.
Okay, cool.
So
you getting some comments? Bobby Joe likes the ring that I gave you 26 years ago.
Oh, thank you, Bobby Joe. I usually have my white silicone ring on when I'm
groove ring.
Yes, I really like that. Hey, so here's the deal. The cool part about this, besides the fact that you just saw how easy it was to shave the chicken, is that the flame is going to get in between all these pieces of meat, and it's going to cook evenly. Sometimes when you do skewers or shish kebabs, you could stuff the meat on maybe just like a little bit too firm. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not the right word, but you can...
Dense?
Dense. Thank you, Mark. And so, and it might not like... It might leave the inside raw, or you might have to cook
I
it
see.
until it's like too dry. So this
What
is
about
just a
there's
really
a
nice
conversation
way.
happening about metal skewers?
Oh, metal skewers are great. Metal skewers
Would
are
they be
great.
good?
Yeah, oh yeah, they'd be great. I just don't carry metal skewers with me.
Ah.
And yeah, metal skewers are pretty cool to have in your RV too if you have like a handle, I suppose, to make s'mores.
Well, now I know why we just jumped right in here, because
Yeah.
this took a little bit of time to create the
Yes.
marinade.
You have to create the marinade, and then again, I would leave these little chicken skewers in here for like 20 minutes at least
Yep.
to really soak in all that flavor.
Yep.
But while we're doing this, because we're going to need a few of these to put them on the grill, let's talk about proportions. So you saw that I put in oil and a citrus, and again, like, don't let that grapefruit juice, if you buy grapefruit juice or any other kind of citric juice, citrus juice, sometimes we can let that just sit in the fridge after we've made a cocktail or something. Instead, throw it in a marinade, throw it in a dressing. Make sure you always pantry shop first, and then that way you don't waste so much food. And I think sometimes people get frustrated, might be too strong of a word, but frustrated with cooking because they buy a specific ingredient for one thing and then it goes bad and they're like,
yeah.
I just spent all that money on that. I'm going to just go out to dinner because that's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, just got to continue to be creative and pantry shop before you go and do the next thing, because you could really use up so much of what's in your fridge. My fingers are freezing at this point.
Yeah, I bet. Because that's
just
the other
so you
thing.
know.
Not only did it get dark, it kind of got a little chilly.
Yes, it got chilly, but I'm working with frozen chicken here.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to stick them on the grill,
Okay.
and then I'll wash up, and we'll talk about.
What are you making for a drink tonight?
I have this pomegranate drink. Okay, so we just stayed with our friends in Ohio.
Okay, yeah.
It was so much fun. And when you're sitting around with your friends for multiple days in a row, you kind of feel like you want to have a drink, but maybe it's not like the time of day for a drink. So you're like, is there like a mocktail?
Yeah.
So my friend Shay told me about pomegranate juice, a splash of pomegranate. Well, she uses red cherry juice, red tart cherry.
Yes.
So tart cherry with a whole lime. So a little bit of tart cherry, a whole lime squeezed, and some sparkling water on a lot of ice.
Yep.
And it makes you feel like you're having like a sangria or like a glass of wine or something. It makes you feel like you're having something special. You see all those limes floating around in there, and it's really great. So we all sat around and we had one of those. It was really nice.
Yeah, that's great.
So, so I've had tart cherry and pomegranate on the mind. So I was like, let's make something like that tonight.
Yeah.
So I have pomegranate. I'm going to use a little bit of bourbon, but if you like gin or vodka, you could use
I think
that.
this particular drink goes with almost anything.
Yes.
Any spirit.
And I made a thyme brown sugar simple syrup, and we're going to talk about that. Okay, so let me wash
You
my
ready?
hands,
You wash
and
your hands,
we'll
and then we're gonna go
go
out on the
throw
grill?
this out on the grill.
Okay.
Okay, so how's everybody doing? Everybody's coming in from all different places.
Yeah,
What
where's
places?
everybody coming in from? That's
Yeah,
great.
what states are you coming in from? What towns? What are you up to? It's the first, I think, first or second weekend of fall. Maybe not for those that are in the Southwest or
sure.
Southern California or Texas, but we're up in the East Coast, and
Yep.
it is fall, baby. It's
It sure is.
awesome.
It
The
sure is.
leaves are starting to change, and when we're taking our drives, there's little leaves falling, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's
Yep.
here. So hey, you
Lots
can
of great
see.
states. Maine, Iowa, Florida,
Hey!
Idaho,
You can
Alabama.
see what 2 chicken breasts got me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's still a lot in here.
gosh,
2 chicken
wow.
breasts, and it goes that far. So I would suggest using 4 chicken breasts to feed 4 people,
Well,
because
I
they
mean,
will go fast.
We always talk about good meals to do like a RV gathering or a rally and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this seems like it would really make the chicken go a long way.
It would. And then you'll see with what we serve it with, you'll be able to make it go, just like you're saying, it will go a long way, because we have a salad, we have some hummus, and we have some rice to go with it. I
Well-
would have taken some scissors and cut these down a little bit, but my scissors are MIA. I don't know where they are.
Here's a fair comment from someone saying, surprised you didn't put tomatoes and onions and all this stuff on the skewers.
Totally. You could put but tonight is really all about the tactic of using a chicken breast, shaving it thin, and seeing how you can stack it up. I would take these and maybe put red onion and tomato and put them on. Sometimes I like my chicken to be separate from my vegetables because they cook at different times. And that way I can keep the meat and make sure that it's cooking all the way through and pull the vegetables when I think they're ready to be pulled off.
Okay.
Especially if you do like a tomato skewer. Those have got to go off really soon.
Yeah.
But red onion and zucchinis and squash, those cook at a really good timeline together. So
So this is really just about cooking the meat.
This is really just about cooking the meat, but it's like almost like a shawarma, but this is chicken and not lamb. So anyway, look at that's coming together so fast.
Yeah.
So if
the grill is on low.
It's on low.
Low.
So let's go in, make a drink. Hopefully we don't burn these, and then we'll chat about a few things.
Well, you don't have to ask me twice.
But I just love the fact that you can stretch the protein because, you can fill your stomach with more salad and more vegetables and things like that. But also, proteins are expensive, especially when you have like teenager boys or whatever, and they're just, they need that. But
a skewer
it's like,
makes you even think you ate a little bit more than you did.
Totally does. It
hey,
totally
real quick,
does.
Prepper 101 asks about the non-stick on the pan. On that grill.
On the grill. It's not my favorite. I think that it burns things quicker, but it's the one we have right now.
It's a non-stick, so you don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything. I didn't have to put any oil down, so I just cut calories, so that's good. But you really have to baby it. Like, you can't scrape it.
Yeah.
You can't. You've got to make sure that you go out there. Like, I cook the chicken thighs, and they'll burn really quick. So that's why we have it turned way down low. Okay. So let me make you a little drink here. This is good. Let's talk about simple syrups. Okay, so we made a simple syrup.
Getting a little ice today.
Getting a little bit. Oh yeah, I got some ice here. Let me put some ice in this one, so when I strain it over it, it's all ready to go.
Hey, by the way, before we started, I started to look around at some of the things that Trish was using. We love the what is it called? OXO cocktail shaker. So I actually put in the mandolin. So we actually put those links down in the description of the live before we started because everyone asks and then we forget.
Yes, this thing is the coolest. It has all the measurements inside the little topper. So you have a jig inside the shaker, which is so convenient, especially when you're in a rig or something like that where you need everything together. Okay, so I'm going to do, this is pomegranate juice.
Okay.
No sugar added.
I just see the label. But
There's lots of different kinds. I'm not saying that this is my favorite. It's just where it's from. I mean, it's more about the fact that there's no sugar. It's 100% juice.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of this pomegranate juice. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm going to do 2 ounces of bourbon.
Woodford.
Here we go. This goes up to 1.5 ounces, so I'll have to go 1.5 ounces and 1 ounce. I'm going to do 1 ounce of, we have some fresh squeezed lemon juice.
Okay.
I'm just going to go like this because I don't have, this will just spill all over the place. Did you squeeze that before the
lime, or do you always keep
this?
This?
I don't always keep this, but if you do squeeze your lemon juice in advance, try and use a glass container because it will keep it tasting correct.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So we did pomegranate, we did bourbon, we did a little lemon, and now for this.
Is that 4 ounces of bourbon, Craig says?
Yeah, no. No. I did 1.5 ounces and I did 1/2 ounce, so it's 2 ounces.
Okay. They're keeping an eye on you. They're keeping an eye on you.
You better be watching. That's right. You never know what I'm going to get up to. Okay, so I'm going to do 1/2 ounce of this simple syrup. Okay. This is,
let me come around here like
because we're using a brown liquor,
yeah.
And because I don't have any actual sugar, I only had brown sugar, I was like, you know what? I think a brown simple syrup would be so darn good. So I did brown sugar. You do 1 part of your sugar, 1 part of your water, and you simmer it down. I simmered it down.
Oh, check the chicken. I agree. What do you think?
Thank you. Okay. Hold on, though. I'm going to just do this, and then we'll go out there. I want to pour it for you. But then I poured it over time. And so it...
Like, how long did it take?
So...
Or time with an H.
Time with an H.
Ah.
Yes.
Ah.
So, I
T-H-Y-M-E.
I let that brown sugar and water simmer down for about 15 minutes on really, really low. And then I poured it over about 3 or 4 sprigs of thyme, and I let it sit in the fridge.
Everyone's very distracted with the chicken, babe.
I know. But I got to do this. I can't run back and forth. Okay, so check this out. Woo!
Chicken,
Look at
chicken,
that.
chicken,
Chicken, chicken, chicken, chicken, chicken, chicken, chicken, chicken. Look, look. We got to give the cameraman a drink. Last week, what did I give you? I don't think I gave you
nothing.
Nothing. There. Look at how cute that is.
All right, let's go.
Okay, come on. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Okay, chicken, chicken, chicken.
How's it going?
Oh dear. Ha ha.
Oh, we lucked out. Well,
we
that's
lucked out because
why
we
we
turned
put it on low.
way low.
We put it on low for a reason.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you could cook these much quicker.
You want to turn them up a little bit? Or
No,
do you
because
like
that will be my demise.
Look, this side's hotter.
Look at that.
This side's hotter. Do you want to move them over on this side and just use this burner?
Sure. We missed a.
This thing.
Yeah.
Look at
this
no
came
handle.
off. The thick.
No knob.
To be fair, we do not treat our things like.
We're a little hard on the Blackstone.
We're a little hard on things when we're RVing. I wouldn't say we're hard on things at home, but we're hard on things when we're RVing.
You know how it is with these knobs.
So okay, so look, our chicken skewers are going great. Dun dun dun. This is good because I forget something.
I haven't even mentioned this is fabulous.
Is it? Is it so good?
This is fabulous. You want a little sip?
Yeah, I do.
That poor Blackstone.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it because it's tart from the pomegranate and the lemon. Ooh.
It's good.
I like that. If you
how much lemon juice?
I put one ounce, but you could tone that down a little.
You could tone it down slightly, but it's really good.
It's really good.
I like it.
It's really good. Okay.
Hey, while Trish does this, there's a conversation about this cord, but I keep missing it. So feel free to ask again while Trish gets going on phase 2.
Phase 2. Okay, let's talk about the Mediterranean flavors. We're going to make a Mediterranean salad here, and we're going to make a basic dressing. But the magic in this dressing is going to be artichoke hearts. So this brand, again, this is just what was at the store. It does have sunflower oil in it, sunflower seed oil, and I don't like seed oils. So I know you could get it with just olive oil, or at Trader Joe's they sell them in the can with water.
Okay.
So try, if that's something that you want to pay attention to, those are 2 options for you. Okay. So anyway, we're going to open this little guy up. Here, I don't want him to spill all over me.
Oh, the question was, when I use the LP hose, that braided stainless LP hose, do I empty it before stowing?
Oh, before storing it away?
I would think that when you turn off the gas and then you disconnect it.
You disconnect it here and there.
Empty it. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how I would empty an LP hose.
So I'm going to use, I bet people are going to tell you, artichokes.
Yeah.
So now these artichokes are going to give us like that creamy flavor of a Caesar dressing. It's going to give the dressing like a little weight to it. And artichokes go really well with like a Mediterranean salad. Some people, if you start adding like salami and things like that and take out the Kamada olives and you put in green olives, then you're going in the direction of an Italian like antipasto salad. So, but you could use this dressing for both. That's what I'm trying to let you know. So you're going to do that. And we're going to put in some, if I was making a regular Greek dressing, I would use a high quality red vinegar. But when you're making dressings, and this was one of the things I wanted to touch base with you on the simple syrup, you have to be careful what color you're adding because we eat with our eyes. So if I were to use brown sugar in a gin drink, it would be too dark because you want that red and that pink to shine through. But because we're using bourbon, I can use brown, not only because of the flavor profile, but also the visual appeal. So when I'm making this dressing, I want it to look kind of creamy and I want it to look kind of white and things like that. So I'm not going to put this in it. Only because, not because of the flavor, but because I don't want it to have this like weird hue.
It's got to be the right color. It's got to be the right color.
It has to be the right color. So I'm going to go with a really mild white vinegar. You could use a rice vinegar. You can use a white vinegar, not like the white vinegar that you clean countertops with, like a higher quality white vinegar.
The drink is fantastic.
You like it?
What do we call? Oh, it's about time.
It's about time.
That's the name of the drink.
It's about time.
It's about time.
I'm kind of getting concerned about my chicken skewers, so I'm just
going to. Concerned. If they're not concerned, you should be concerned.
I know. I have all my help. Okay, the low is the way to go.
The low is the way to go.
The low is the way to go.
This grill is actually really hot because Blackstone finally figured out how to prevent the wind from coming in, you see?
Yeah, you don't have to buy special attachments or anything.
And it's a double burner.
Okay.
So we're good.
So we're good.
Okay, yeah. So
I like that we have it all on one.
Here's this LP cord. It goes all the way over to the connection over there. Works pretty good. Okay.
Okay, we're going to do our best to create some proportions here.
Low is pro.
Low is pro, that's right.
That's
speaking right into your heart.
Yes. Okay, what do we got?
Okay, so I'm just using a clear container so that you can kind of see what's happening here.
From the 1200 horsepower blender. Notice I didn't say 900. We actually upgraded the horsepower on the blender to a 1200 horsepower.
Okay, whoa, that was a lot. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. We were supposed to have like a half a teaspoon.
Oh, how much is in there?
That's probably a whole teaspoon. No, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We're cooking.
So we're cooking with gas. I'm going to add
I'm enjoying the drink immensely.
I'm going to add about a fourth a cup of that, and then I'm going to slowly add this in. And you know what?
We didn't talk about the smoothie machine to me. I agree.
It is the smoothie machine.
You know, someone asked Gina right before the live started. She says, "Hey, why don't you guys do a live stream on the smoothies that you guys do?
2 teaspoons of that."
And we actually put the protein powder that we use in the description because we really like it. It's from Just Ingredients.
Okay, so just to keep you abreast of what's going on, we had a Dijon explosion. Okay. So we really just wanted about a half a teaspoon of Dijon just to help emulsify. We have some oregano. I put about 2 teaspoons. I put about a half a teaspoon of honey just for a little sweetness. And there's, you can use 1 large or 2 small garlic cloves depending on how you like things. And I'm going to just pulsate those artichoke hearts, and then I'm going to slowly pour in the olive oil.
Okay. Do we have to make it sweet?
You don't have to, but I like dressings that have a little sweetness.
This is where the mics really come in clutch. Like while you're emulsifying, we can be talking.
Hey, how about you pour that in really slowly?
Sure.
Okay.
This is not the idea that I had in mind for being double-fisted tonight.
Yes, there we go. Okay, that's good.
Wow. That's like tapping your belly and rubbing your head. Okay. Camera, oil, and drink. Choices.
Choices. Okay, I'm going to immediately remove the power from the blade so that we don't have any accidents.
Yeah.
But hey, you want to rub your finger on that and see if you like it. I did not add any salt because the marinated artichokes are already very salty.
It's fabulous.
Isn't that easy?
Fabulous.
It's so easy.
It's so full of flavor.
You just watched how quick that was.
Can I have a spoon?
Can I have a spoon? Yes, I have a spoon out here ready to rock and roll. Okay, there you go.
Let's see.
Okay.
See the consistency here.
There.
Can't really see. Okay, now it's kind of in focus.
We're like, let's do it live and just stick our fingers in all the food.
I needed more to get the texture because there's some structure to it. That's not the right word.
It's weight.
Weight.
And that's why we added the artichoke hearts. So, and you saw I added a teeny tiny bit of honey just to kind of like balance out the tartness from the vinegar that we put in there.
Mark says that he's excited to try this dressing. You have upped your dressing game.
Okay, so let's see here. We are going to have some rice in there.
Cookbook.
Hey, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. It has been so much fun to hear. Why am I using that? To hear everybody getting it, what they're cooking.
Yep.
And so it's been an absolute blast. So you just saw what I did. This is a romaine heart. I took off the outside. I took off the outside.
See the chicken coming? See the chicken?
Chicken. See? Okay. So yeah, I need to go. So you saw I did this way and the other way so that when I go this, it's like shredded. It's shredded and so perfect. Okay, I need another.
What do you need?
Another little platter to bring this in.
Oh, is it done?
Look at how beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yum.
Well, this is the key to this Blackstone adventure model.
Okay, I think I like it. It went from like a 7 in my mind to
low as a pro.
An 8.
Okay.
Okay, let's move these down. I feel like they could use a little more time. These big ones.
Eight's a little much because
maybe it moved from a 6 to a 7.
Keep in mind we're missing a knob and a handle.
Yeah. That's right. But it's working. It's
9.2. 9.2.
It's working. Okay. So we're going to make this little shredded salad. So I just cut it down this way, and I cut it down this way, and then get my fingers out of the way.
Okay. How's the camera? Is the camera encroaching?
No, it's perfect. You see that? And the power is going straight down. We're not like sawing across the lettuce like that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's a chopped salad.
It's a chopped salad. Check that out. Look at how beautiful that is. Isn't that easy?
Yep.
So sometimes when you go to a restaurant and you think, how are they doing that? How do they get that so like the same and small? It's those little it's those little maneuvers beforehand that help out.
I pushed the camera too far. I pushed it to the limit.
Okay.
All right.
So there we go. Depending on how much your family likes salad, I think that 2 heads is really good for 4 people.
Where do you find room for the Blackstone? It goes in the back of the truck. That's probably why it's broken.
In the back of the truck. For a little while, I thought you put it in the back of the Airstream in one of those little cabinets.
It's just too much of a pain. I keep it in the back of the truck now.
Okay. So, hey, we're going to pour on some of this dressing. And we've made dressings before in the bowl first, but that's when we're doing something that's just emulsifying olive oil with a with the citrus or with a vinegar. But this time we did this, so we're gonna put it on the top. We're gonna fluff.
Look at this!
Dun, dun,
what a
dun,
tragedy! What a tragedy!
Dun 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 dun. Like this. So good. So good, so good. We did karaoke the other night. There was a little Neil Diamond that happened.
Okay, yes.
Okay, karaoke against my better judgment. I did 9 to 5.
Dolly Parton 9 to 5.
I hate karaoke. Okay, so hey, how about? But it is really fun to do it with friends.
Oh my gosh!
We're in with friends.
Karaoke tip for everybody, especially the men.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Just pull up Garth Brooks and you're good to go.
You're golden.
Okay, everybody knows the words.
Yes, everybody wants to sing with you.
You can hit the notes.
That's what you need. You need audience participation.
Yes.
Because then it takes
just
like
if someone
the sting
says,
out.
"Hey, come on, Steve, come on out. We're gonna do some karaoke." Just I know friends in low places. Cue it up. Get up there. You don't even need to prepare.
Just belt it out and be done and move on. Okay. So these are all of our flavors tonight for this beautiful.
That looks fantastic.
Isn't that nice? And then I'm going to. I just wanted to put them out for you so you could
link
see
to
it.
mandolin, please. Well,
oh,
you're in luck.
I'll do that after.
No,
I'm sorry. I'll do the feta after.
The link to the mandolin is in the description of the live. We came prepared tonight.
We did. Okay, so I'm going to put that in with the 2 heads.
That really looked fantastic.
Isn't that nice? And remember, your red onion that flavor goes really far. So you only need a tiny bit, especially when you use a mandolin and you slice it super paper thin. That flavor is going to penetrate through the whole salad.
Lee, I wish we could give you a link to this. We got these in Waco when we visited Magnolia.
A little more dressing.
And Trish got the nested bowls there. We get a lot of comments on.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be great if I could just...
Mario's right. I made the bowl. No,
yes.
I made this bowl right here.
You did not.
Okay, no.
You did not. But he can.
I can.
He could make that one.
Thanks, babe.
He could make that one.
Thank you.
Okay, so check that out. Holy smokes. That is a really good chopped Mediterranean salad that didn't take very much time. And it has a ton of flavor.
Doesn't that look delicious?
So we're going to put those little forks in. We're going to serve with that. And
chicken. That's our first chicken comment.
Yes. Okay, we need chicken.
I think the chicken's probably done.
Okay. The tiny hole in the feta container, annoying. Okay.
I need a bigger lathe. I know. I don't know if The lathe I have that is at the Cooper's house is it could even do a bowl that big.
It could even handle something that big?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get the chicken.
The perfect karaoke song, Tequila.
Oh, yes, that would be good. That would totally be good. Okay, I want to show you this because we're going to pull that chicken.
You had me at feta. Feta is better.
Feta is better. I love it. Okay, I made a quick hummus before we got on here tonight with 1 can of chickpeas and half a can of roasted peppers, red peppers. And we've talked about making hummus before.
Ben's hungry.
On the live. So I'm going to just mix this up and I'm going to pour it over this.
Well, you've done this many times on lives. This is starting to become your live go-to. Oh, this is hummus, though. No, you've done this.
This is hummus.
Yeah, this is different, isn't it?
This is hummus. I'm trying to figure out how to pour this in front of the camera without. Check that out. You can put that on, and then you can layer your chicken.
Boy, looks like you've done that before.
Okay, then you can layer your chicken over it.
All right, let's do it. Okay.
Is it still on?
Let's see.
It's not on.
It's not on?
No, it's not on.
Oh, well, I don't think it needed to be on because I think these were done.
Oh, yeah, baby, these are done. Okay, check that out. Those are beautiful. Actually, maybe it was helpful that...
She's not concerned about the chicken, but I'm over here stressed out.
I'm over here stressed out. That's so funny. I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
I'm sorry. Stressing you out. Look at that. Look how easy that presentation is. Boom. You have chicken. You have hummus. You have a salad, and I have a side of rice.
And the drink is...
And the drink...
About time.
Is about time. And the
about
drink
time.
literally has nothing to do with Mediterranean.
No.
Not pomegranate, not bourbon, not thyme, but, you know, these were things that were on my mind. So I put them together.
On your mind? Is that a Ray Charles song?
Yeah. And we, there we go. This is super easy and visually appealing, and we just put that together in no time flat, like literally from beginning to end.
We're at 36 minutes. You did a little preparation because you made the hummus in advance.
I did make the hummus in advance. That only took like 5 minutes though. Okay, so there's that, and then...
And what else we have?
Then I have a little bit of rice.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You want to tell her when that I opened the lid?
Oh.
She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I wanted to look inside." She said, "Well, that's not how you make rice." I said, "But I wanted to see."
But I wanted to see. So, okay, so there's saffron rice that you can make, and we could talk about that more like when I have a real kitchen, I'll say, where you kind of burn the bottom of the rice. And I put honey and I put paprika and olive oil, and I created like a layer so that I could kind of get that crispy saffron rice, a little, that flair. But we can talk more about that type of rice later.
Homemade pita chips around the hummus?
Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good.
Someone else suggested corn chips?
Yeah, you could totally do that. You could totally do that. So we did starch through our rice, but pita would be really good because you could just take these skewers and you could just undo them right into a piece of pita, put a little bit of lettuce on top. You could have a Mediterranean.
It says, dang, even her rice is fancy.
I'm just, I just throwing out ideas here. So anyway, so there you go.
Naan, a lot of naan comments.
I know naan is so good, especially like the garlic olive oil naan.
Yeah.
And you can get them made in those packages now where you just take the naan and you put them in your toaster and you warm them up and then you put warm naan. You can do that in an RV. Super easy.
Well, you just did all this in an RV in 38 minutes.
Well, sometimes it looks easier than it is. When you've done it a few times, you kind of can put together these flavors. But I just wanted to show you that from frozen to marinated to skewered.
Yes.
That was 35 minutes.
Yes.
So if you have chicken that you've taken out of the container from the store and you put it in a baggie and you lay it flat in your freezer, because you can't have like a gnarled chicken breast. No. You have to have it laid flat.
Well, and there's more people now here than were in the beginning. So you might need to pop back and watch the beginning because Trish put the chicken in the freezer to cut it thin. And that was kind of the key. That was kind of the magic to the Mediterranean.
Yes. Well, the magic to those skewers, because I like to use chicken thighs because I think they have way more flavor, but they have way more fat. Yeah. So if you're sticking to a healthier choice. Chicken breasts are great just as long as you marinate them correctly.
My compliments to the chef.
Hey! All right, I'm going to try one.
Some couple comments on me closing the propane valve. That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
That's probably you need to do that. Especially.
Well, I'll just disconnect the hose.
Yeah.
From the side of the rig.
Okay.
But
well, you know what? I'm going to use a fork.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Come on.
That could have been so good. That could have been so good.
Live dangerously.
So this is going to be a really good.
Let's not forget to take a picture to update the thumbnail. Now that we have an actual picture. Is it good?
It was good.
Is it good?
It's good.
I don't need a fork.
You don't need a fork.
Look at that. Oh, yeah,
oh, baby.
Oh, should
have
got a fork.
You should have got a fork. You're going to have... It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Let me give you a napkin. You have red pepper hummus in your beard.
Oh,
Here you go.
The camera's on you. It's
The
not
camera's
on me.
on
It's
me.
never on me.
Okay. Well,
really
I
good.
hope that I see pictures of these cocktails because I know they're going to be really good.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun to see all those spaghetti pictures. It wasn't spaghetti, what was it?
It was. It was pasta on a whipped ricotta bed. It was really fun to see. This is good, isn't it?
It is. It knocked my socks off. My Crocs and my socks.
Now, if you really want to do like massive flavor and it's like it's a no-fail plan, use chicken thighs. But I just like how quick you can put this together.
These are not bad. And you know what? Every once in a while, it's good to have some chicken breast and have some leaner meat, right?
Yeah.
And if you can have a dish that you can go to where the leaner meat does taste good, then why not, right?
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
So anyway, okay. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll put some recipes down below. Probably tomorrow we'll update this live stream. You'll be able to watch it on the feed, and then down below we'll put the recipes.
Okay, I like it. What are you doing next week? What is next week?
Next week is going to be a little tricky because we're going to be. Yeah. Next week's going to be a little tricky.
We're going to do it, though.
Well, we'll do it, but we'll be inside the rig.
We'll do it.
We'll do it, but we'll be inside the rig. And if you have any suggestions, go ahead and send them our way.
It won't be a Blackstone.
It won't be outside.
No.
No. So, anyway,
all right.
We hope you have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Meanwhile,
that was fun.
See if you can.
We have to eat dinner
at
8:41.
See if you can fold some of these flavors. I'm going to have a big bowl of this salad. I cannot wait.
That's so good. And
I cannot wait.
fancy rice. And that. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out with us. It really is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hope you got some ideas. Yes.
All right.
And tag me in a picture.
Yeah.
because I love seeing them.
See you next.
See you next Wednesday. Bye.